People of your head, my name is JKK Quacks, and we are here tonight for the. I'm sorry, man. I just can't help but laugh because this shit is comical. We're here for the reveals and kit breakdowns for the SAIYAN units. We have a banner unit, Chi-Chi, and a Dokkan Fest Kid Goku. So I have the animations pulled up right here. I haven't seen these. I've read both kits. I've put both kits on the fandom wiki, which is very alive. And but I haven't watched the animations yet, so we're gonna do that real quick. Get my live reactions. Okay. Simple enough. Fine. Good for a banner unit. Ooh. Hello? Hello?
Grandpa, I'm gonna go get some food.
Wait. Wait, this is fire, actually. That's fire. That intro is fire.
This one'll last me till dinner.
Okay, that's some fire, actually. This is some fire. Okay, we have the unit super here. Okay, wait, yo, these animations are actually fine. They're not the best in the world. I mean, they're definitely no Vegito, but like, they're good. Like, they're perfectly good. Yeah, that's alright. Next up we have the banner unit Chi-Chi. She is int. Her leader skill is Youth DB Saga, key 3, 130% stats. Her super is 30% attack, or 20 or 30. We haven't gotten the DDL yet, so we don't know which it is. But it's probably 30% attack and defense for 1 turn, supreme damage, and just lower attack and defense. I think that's 20% for like 2 or 3 turns. Don't quote me on that though, because again, we've yet to get the DDL, so we don't know. Her stats, she's gonna have like 10k defense, she's gonna have 14k attack, and she's gonna have 13k HP because she's in, so it's just 5,000 all. That's rainbowed. Those are 55% stats, I think, or her 0% stats, sorry. Her passive, lively and uninhibited girl. Basic effects, we got 2 key, 200% stats. Additional with 50% chance for it to be super. She's giving super class allies 30% attack and defense, 30% extra for DB Saga allies. So she's giving Goku 60% support. When she attacks with 12 or more key, so when she does a super, she gets 100% attack and then 30% chance for an additional 150% attack. So I think that just like adds together for 250. For every super attack performed, she gets a permanent attack, defense, and crit chance 25% up, and that goes up to 100. So she can have guaranteed crit. When the target enemy is attack lower, defense lower, stunned, or sealed, she is launching an additional super. With another youth ally on the team, she is getting 200% defense and 50% chance to evade attacks. And when there's an ally, I almost said enemy, whose name includes Goku, Captain Ginyu, Junior, etc. excluded, attacking the same turn, she's guarding, and she gets 159% extra defense when receiving an attack. Her links: Battlefield Diva, Innocence, One Meets the Eye, Incredible Adventure, Guidance in the Dragon Balls, Infighter, Fierce Battle. Her categories: they released a banner unit with 5 categories in 2025. Youth, DB Saga, Earthlings, Bound Parent Child, Earthbred Fighters. She's good. I think she's better than Kid Goku. We'll get into that here in a second. We're gonna get into that real quick. So here is Kid Goku. Let's start with the supers, actually. Let's start with his regular super. Whoops. So his just regular super, paper, scissors, rock, melee type, stacking attack and defense, immense damage, and seals. His unit super with a Bulma, stacking attack and defense, immense damage, and stuns. That is a weapon type. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of this. Let's talk about this fucking clown, alright? Okay, so first of all, his lead. His lead is... What's his lead? His lead is DB Saga, Earthbred Fighters, plus 30% to youth, and what is it? Dragon Ball Seekers, right? So this is what his lead looks like. What is his team? What are you? Who are you running with this guy on this guy's team? Bulma in 2025? Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? Tech Gotenks? AGL fucking Demon King Piccolo, the free-to-play unit? The best units here are these three. She's off the top 10. He's like 7, I think. 7th best. And he's like 5th. Nobody here is any... I mean, I guess Daima Goku, but you're not running Daima Goku on this guy's team. You're running Daima Goku with his team. Or on like Glorio's team, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku's team, or Tech Vegeta's team if you're feeling a little quirky. Or if you feel so inclined, STR Family Kamehameha's lead. Or on his own fucking lead. You're not running this team. Ever at all. You're never running this. So let's do... I'm gonna cover this shit last. So his links are The Innocence on the Family, Saiyan Lineage, Infighter, Incredible Adventure, Guidance on the Dragon Ball's Fierce Battle. He shares 4 of 7 with Chi-Chi, I believe. No, 5 of 7. She has The Innocence as well. So one of his best linking partners that is actually runnable, I think his best linking partner that's actually runnable is Chi-Chi, his banner unit. And then his categories, they dropped the Dokkan Fest with 8 categories in 2025. But I don't think I can be too mad about that, because if I go to Dragon Ball Seekers, just Glorio's on this, right? Let me look at Diamond Vegeta, let me look at Glorio. Glorio has 5 categories, so... And, okay, no, he's fine. Yeah, Glorio has 5 categories, so we can't exactly be mad that they dropped the DFE with 8, considering they just dropped the DFE with 5. But the difference between Glorio and Goku is that one of them is the main character of Dragon Ball, and the other one's Glorio. So, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with this. I'm not sure. How can we can go to Dragon Ball Seekers. And we can look at... Let's look at Path to Power Kid Goku. This is fine. He wouldn't have Exploding Rage. He wouldn't have Movie Heroes. He wouldn't have Bond of Parent... Or no, sorry, not Bond of Parent Child. He wouldn't have Exploding Rage. He wouldn't have Movie Heroes. Considering he has a unit super with Bulma, if intros qualify units for Transformation Boost, unit supers can qualify for Bond of Friendship. He should have Bond of Friendship. He has DB Saga, Youth, Dragon Ball Seekers, Look Less Warrior, Pure Saiyans, Goku Family, Earthbound Fighters, Bond of Parent and Child. That's his 8. His super attack, I get why it's not, because it's like episode 1 of Dragon Ball. But he could have had Kamehameha. He could have had all 12 of these categories, except for Movie Hero. He could have had 10 categories. But they gave him 8. He could have had Bond of Parent, or Bond of Friendship and Kamehameha. But they chose not to give him Kamehameha because it's episode 1 of OGDB unit. And he doesn't have Bond of Parent, or not Bond of Parent Child, again. Bond of Friendship, because they didn't feel like it. What he is on is DB Saga, Earthbound Fighters, Youth, Dragon Ball Seeker, Low Class Warrior, Pure Saiyan, Goku Family, and Bond of Parent Child. His active, Goku goes fishing. It's just turn 3. It's 30% HP, and then he gets permanent 3 key and 30% to attack and defense. That's a pretty solid active. Pretty good, pretty nice, free. Okay, let's get into the fucking meat and potatoes of this shit. So, his intro procs when there is a Dragon Ball Saga, Youth, or Dragon Ball Seekers category ally attacking in the same turn upon character's entry. Not on the team, in the same turn. The only unit that you are running with this guy enough to be proccing this frequently is Chi-Chi. And I'm saying that because, yes, we do know Path to Power Goku is EZAing now, but they have the same name, so you're not running them together. You're running one as floating support, and since this guy doesn't have any support, you're running Path to Power Kid Goku as floating support. Very strong floating support, I imagine, is going to be, or like slot 1 God, or like Glorio. I imagine Path to Power Kid Goku on EZA is going to be not as good as Glorio, mind you, not as offensively capable as Glorio, but in terms of support and offensive capability, like mixed together, I think he will be like Glorio Jr., Glorio the Third, if you will. He will be like Glorio's grandkid. But this intro condition is comedically awful. It is. You know what? Fuck it. Let me look at she would be on all of them, right? Yeah, she'd be on all of them. Dragon Ball Seekers, DB Saga, Earthbred Fighters, Youth. No, not Earthbred Fighters, because we're looking at intro condition here. For Dragon Ball Seekers, you could, but why would you run this guy with Kid Goku? Same deal for this Vegeta. Same deal for Glorio and Daima Goku. Why would you be running them with him? Like, there are some good units here, objectively, but you're not running them on this guy's team, and you're not running him on these guys' teams. DB Saga. More dead of a category than the Queen of England is a person. Gun to the back of your head. Name the last time original Dragon Ball got a good summonable unit that aged well outside of like very niche scenarios. Because it's not Roshi, it's not Bunny Bulma, it's not Mai, it's not Bulma. I mean, I guess Bulma aged well, but she's not really runnable right now. It's sure as hell not these guys. It's not any of these 4 guys. There's an argument for Bulma. It's not him, it's not him, it's not him, it's not these guys, it's not them, it's not them, it's not him, it's not him, it's not like Path to Power Kid Goku maybe, but he's unrunnable until he gets his EZA, and even then there's a chance he remains unrunnable. And then before that, it's like, oh wait, I was going to say Intma Jr. and Tech 23rd World Tournament Goku, but because of fucking global shenanigans translating this as DB Saga instead of if I go to this, does it become Boyhood Saga? It does not, but in Japanese it is Boyhood Saga, not DB Saga. And then Youth, same deal. Some good units, like this guy's good, this guy's good. These guys are all right, I guess, if you think about it really hard. She's okay. This guy's fine, but he's a glass cannon. Like, there are good units here again, but like you're not running any of them on this guy's team, and you're not running him on these guys' team. Like, you're not running him on this guy's team because he's not on full power. You're not running him on like, where the fuck are the Dokkan Fests? You're not running him on this guy's team because, like, I mean, I guess you can. He is on the lead. DB Saga and Youth plus Dragon Ball Seekers. But why would you? You're not running him on this team because he's not a 200%, and same deal with this guy. And also, these guys both suck. You suck right now, and you suck. You suck until you get your EZA. You suck, you suck, you suck. You're fine. You're okay. You're whatever. You're bad. You're bad. You're okay. You're bad. 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 You're okay. You're bad. 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 You get the point. So we're one line into the passive, by the way. I've spent like 5 minutes talking about this one line of the passive. Sorry, just the condition I've spent like 5 minutes about. We haven't even gotten into the effect yet. The effect for this extremely conditional intro is an additional super and 40% damage reduction. That's good for 7 turns. What the fuck? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we fucking... What are you doing, Omatsu? What are you doing? Ken, Omatsu, whoever's making the decisions, whoever's approving these kits, whatever quality assurance is happening here, whatever quality assurance team there is for kits like these needs to be fired. This is not the A team. This is not the B team. This is barely the C team. I would argue this is the D team of units. So it's basic effects. 200% attack and defense, 20% damage reduction, which is terrible. And then, like, this is practically where... Here's the thing. This guy had half of that on release in January of 2021. This guy has double that, but is 4 years newer. And then he has an additional attack with a 70% chance of being a super, which is terrible because there's always that 30%, and he needs to stack. He's designed around a new fight, like this guy's saying. As expected, he's being designed for the new event. Expect a lot of stackers this year, Lamau. So he's a stacker. He's designed for festival battles. But the thing is, he's unrunnable, not only in festival battles, but at all. You can't run him. When he's attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 100% attack, 55% chance to crit within the turn, and 22% chance to dodge within the turn. This does not stack. You want to know how I know this doesn't stack? Because of this number right here. 55% chance of performing a critical hit within the same turn. He has a bunch of additional supers. He can as much as quad super with some insane luck and hidden potential builds and like some very conditional situations. Like, but I mean, really, you're not getting this before this runs out. So he's really usually only triple supering at most. But it's like it's like 1:30 in the morning. I'm very tired. I'm going to bed right after I record this. If it did stack, it wouldn't be 55% because after 2 supers, just 1 plus 1 with his intro up, guaranteed his first turn. Sorry, his first 7 turns, he would have guaranteed crit within the turn after those 2 supers. It doesn't matter what procs after, like, he would super, this would proc, and then whether this is an additional or normal, it would be a crit. And that, not only would he have guaranteed crit, he'd have an overflow of crit. He would have 110% chance to crit. But 22%, this, I could also totally be wrong, and these do stack, but it just doesn't make sense in my head because 55 plus 55 is 110, and that is more than percentages allow. 22%, this could also totally stack, even though the wording on these are the same, and if this doesn't stack, which I'm very confident it does not, then this shouldn't stack, because it's the same exact wording. Moving on, when he receives an attack, he gets 200% defense. For every super attack performed, he gets a permanent 50% attack up to 200. And after, not starting from the turn in which the 7th super attack is performed, but after, taking a sip of my Pepsi to let that sink in, after performing 7 or more super attacks in battle, he permanently does an additional super, and he's guarding. This guy is, let me do some searching here. Let me go to cards on Dokkan info. Let me go to release. Let me sort by release date. This guy is the worst Dokkan Festival TUR since I put him below Buhan. I'd obviously put him below these guys. You barely count, and I would still probably put him below you. He's worse than Slug. He's on release. Comparing on release units, he's worse than Roshi. But as of right now, he's probably better because Roshi is just that, like, you're not running Roshi anymore. On release, he's better than AGL Vegeta, but he's worse now, thanks to the Festival of Ultimate Battles or whatever it is, the 50 phase event. He's the worst Dokkan Fest we've gotten in the past 365 days. Bare minimum. Since last Saiyan Day. And even then, that Saiyan Day unit, I'm on global, so this timeline is very weird. Attack Vegeta was the best TUR in the game by a country mile when he released. Yeah, this guy is terrible. Do not, under any circumstance, summon Savior Stones for Golden Week at the bare minimum. If not Golden Week, wait for Tanabata. If not Tanabata, wait for Worldwide. If not Worldwide, just like keep pushing it back. Do not summon. Save. Your stones were barely worth the Carnival LRs of the 10th anniversary. Except for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He was very good. And I guess Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Your stones were not worth Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta or Goku and Frieza. Sorry, Goku and Frieza. Fuck you, SSBE. It's just like the unfortunate truth for Goku and Frieza, though. Your stones were not worth Diamond Vegeta's time. You should, if you summon responsibly, you should not have done more than, at most, a rotation on Diamond Vegeta's banner. If you did any more than that, you're a YouTuber or you're a gambling addict. Or you just really wanted that copy of Daima Goku or Glorio. Because, face it, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is not all that. This guy, you'd be better off going to Vegas and gambling in actual casinos that are truly, utterly and truly rigged and not just an RNG machine than summoning for this guy. You are better off buying lottery tickets. You are better off developing like substance addictions. You are better off becoming an alcoholic. You are better off becoming you're better off developing a caffeine dependency at 16. You're better off doing so much other shit other than summoning for this unit. He is chronically awful. He needs his banner unit to be any good, and even then, he's not good. His banner unit is better than him, and I don't think that's much of an argument. This guy fucking sucks. He is terrible, he is worthless, and he should not be summoned for under any circumstances unless you are a YouTuber or a genuine gambling addict. And when I say YouTuber, I don't mean somebody like me with like 400 subscribers who gets a couple occasional banger videos that do get a couple thousand views on this website, which in the grand scheme of YouTube isn't a whole lot, but I really do appreciate. Dude, the fucking support y'all have been showing on the summon video for the Project Spark, the Dokkan Sparking units, which people really think I'm a time traveler now. I promise I'm not. You can see right here it says 3/16/2025. I'm seeing this as soon as you guys are seeing this. 45,000 views is more than I ever expected to get doing this. I don't do it for numbers. They do it for the love of the game. I'll say this as many times as it takes to get it through people's heads. But when I say YouTuber, I don't mean somebody like me with a couple hundred subscribers that gets a couple occasional bangers. I mean somebody like Truth or Goresh or Minato or Iron Cane or Nano or I like even somebody like Alpal I could understand. But like not really though. I really could only understand it for like Truth, Iron, Nano, Diddy Sauce, and like Minato. That's the only people I expect to summon for this unit. The only people I expect to summon for this unit are those people. I don't like those kinds of people. And legitimate need therapy gambling addicts. Do not summon for this guy. He is fucking terrible. His art's good though. And his animations are good. But he's terrible. Don't summon. AGL, I'm trying to think of his stats. I think he gets 5,400, 5k, 46. But it could also be 54, 46, 5. So either way, he's going to be around like 11k defense. He's going to be at like 15, like between 14 and 16k attack. No, not 14, 16, like 15, 16k attack. He's going to be at like 17 or 18k HP. Yeah. This guy's banner unit is better than him. So do not summon, do not summon, do not summon. Save your stones. Save, 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 save. He's terrible. Save your money. Save your stones. If you're on global, consider buying that. Let me find the post here though. Let me find the producer's letter. If you're on global, consider getting this pack. It is pretty valuable. You're getting 5 Kais and a bunch of Link orbs and some hidden potential orbs, I guess. Yeah, this unit is fucking terrible. His banner is better than him. Do not summon, and that is I don't normally even do breakdown videos and animation reactions for monthly Dokkan Fest or like semi-major sub. Like I did one for Tech Vegeta last year, but that's only because it was a video. Like it was a Dokkan Now, I think. And even then, that video sucked ass because it was coming off the back of me getting out of a tornado warning, which like that video sucked. This video, dude, just don't summon. Do not summon. Save your stones. That's all I've got. Until the next video, which honestly probably gonna be more Project Sparking shit, reactions part 2, more summons, whatever. Because progress is getting wiped, so I'm going to have to summon again anyway. So I might do a second summon video, but yeah, until then, this guy sucks, save your stones, and I will see you all next time. Bye.